Good afternoon, everyone. So today we will again start with the text, and we are not going to start any new chapter. We are not going to start any new chapter. We will be revising the questions and we will be discussing the previous chapter. So today's chapter will be The Little Girl. From your beehive, we will be doing The Little Girl. Chapter number 3, page number 32. So I will be giving some insight questions. So you write down the insight questions, whatever I'm giving, and the answer what I will discuss with you. You just remember or try to note down the points of the answer and frame your own answer. Okay? So from Little Girl, if I ask you the first question, he was a figure to be feared and avoided. In the quotation you just write, he was the figure to be feared and avoided. Now I'm telling the question, who is referred here? Why he has to be feared and avoided? Suppose this is the question. The very first line of your book, I have taken it out like an extract and I have followed it by two questions. Who is referred here? So who is referred here? Kezia's father is referred here. Now why? The question is why? And everyone please mute your microphones. Yes. Now, why he is a figure that has to be feared and avoided? Why? Now, why it can be in a different question, that why Kezia is afraid of her father. The same question can come in a different way. Why Kezia was afraid of her father? But the answer will be same. Now, why he was such a fearful figure who has to be avoided by her all the time? Now, the answer can be that he never talked to Kezia in a soft manner or in a light manner. He never talked to Kezia in a soft or light manner. He was always very strict. He was always very strict about his behavior. Okay, with his behavior, he was always very strict, and he used to scold often. He used to scold Kezia often. So that is why to Kezia, who was just a little girl, okay, he was a figure to be feared and be avoided. Okay, so your answer will be till there. The next question, okay, I'm rubbing this question out. So next question, you can get it from your book only. See, question number 1 regarding the daily routine of Kezia's father. Regarding the daily routine of Kezia's father, see, it is given in page number 38, question number 2, subpart 1. Why was Kezia afraid of her father? That I have told you. Now question number 2, who were the people in Kezia's family? So you have to name, that is Kezia, her mother, her father and her grandmother, along with the servants. Number 3, what was Kezia's father's routine? What was Kezia's father's routine? Number 1, before going to office. So before going to office, what Kezia's father used to do? Kezia's father used to come to her, used to give her a kind of goodbye kiss, and then he used to move for office. And after coming back from office, you see here, he used to order, after coming back from office, he used to order everyone in the family to serve him tea, to bring the paper, to bring the newspaper, and also the slipper. Okay, so after coming back from office, he used to order everyone to do certain things like bring the paper, bring me tea, bring my slipper. So that was his routine after coming back from office. Next, on Sundays what used to happen? On Sundays, Kezia's father used to lay down on the sofa, and you see, you will get it here. On Sunday afternoon, repeat the question. I'm repeating the question of number 3. Question number 3 from your book. Question number 3, subpart 3 from your book, I'm telling. Okay, here you see on Sunday, she used to see her father stretched out on the sofa, his handkerchief on his face, his feet to one of the best cushions, sleeping soundly and snoring. So that was his routine in the on the Sundays. Okay, you will get it in page number 33, the last paragraph, last 2 lines. Next, in what ways did Kezia's grandmother encourage her to get to know her father better? So Kezia's grandmother used to always tell Kezia to do this for your father, to do that for your father, because she always wanted Kezia to come very close to the father. Okay, so here what you will write as an answer: Kezia's grandmother used to tell Kezia to sit with the father on the Sundays. Okay, to sit with her parents on Sundays, so that she can have a nice talk with them. Okay, and also she also suggested one day to make something special for him on his birthday, so that the grandmother is always trying to build up a good relation between the father and the daughter. Okay, so what are the things the grandmother encouraged? In what ways the grandmother encouraged? So here you will write about the Sundays, that she used to insist her to go and sit with them. Next is next about doing something special for her father on his birthday. Fine. Now come to the next question, that why, with the similar type of question, why would grandma encourage her to talk to her father? Why would her grandmother encourage her to talk to the father? Now the answer I already told you. She wanted to build a very nice relationship between the father and the daughter. She wanted to bring Kezia much closer to her father. That will be the answer. Okay. Now the next question, next short question you write: how was Kezia's relationship with her parents and with her grandma? How was Kezia's relationship with the parents and grandmother? how was Kezia's relationship with the parents and grandmother. So it was different. The Kezia's relationship was very much different. How she was with mother and father, she used to maintain a very formal relation. Okay, with the parents she used to maintain a formal relation. You know what is the meaning of formal relation? Formal relation means like kind of official, like with lots of discipline, with maintaining lots of respect and all. Okay, always she used to maintain everything perfectly, properly. She used to try to maintain everything perfectly, properly while behaving with her parents. So that is a formal relation. But with her grandmother, her relation was very nice. So what you will tell? So with her grandmother, she used to maintain a informal or affectionate relation. Informal or affectionate relation she used to maintain with her grandmother, because she used to sleep with the grandmother, she used to talk with the grandmother. Grandmother only used to show her lot of love. Grandmother actually took care of her in every situation. So she used to have a very informal as well as affectionate relation with the grandmother, while she used to maintain a very formal relation with mother and father. The next question. What difference Kezia found? What difference Kezia found between Mr. MacDonald and his father? What difference between Mr. and her father? So what is the difference she found? She found that MacDonald was a very loving and caring father who used to play with his children, who used to spend a lot of time and who used to have a lot of fun with his children, whereas his father was always strict and angry. So that was her opinion in the beginning stage, when she was not that much matured. But later on, you have to also include, later on she realized that Mr. MacDonald was such a fun-loving person, and Mr. MacDonald was such a person because he had lot of time. He had lot of time to spend with his children, whereas her own father was a very important as well as busy man who had lots of responsibilities. Therefore, he was not able to give the family that amount of time. Okay? So that should be the answer. You have to write the answer in two ways. First, what she used to think. Later on, what was the change of her opinion. Both you have to mention. Now, if I also give a question about who was Mr. MacDonald. So, who was Mr. MacDonald if I write? That can come as a next question. Who was Mr. MacDonald? That will be the next question. So here what you will write. So Mr. MacDonald was the neighbor, was their neighbor, and then you will write that he had 5 children and he was a very fun-loving and jolly person. Okay, that's all. Nothing much, just 2 marks answer will be enough. And now regarding that incident that happened, what was the incident that made Kezia's father upset? What was the incident that made her father upset? So what was that incident? You all know what was the incident, that she made a gift pin cushion for her father, but she mistakenly used some important document papers of his father without his permission, and she tore them up and used those pieces to fill up the cushion, and that made him very upset because those were very important papers. Okay, so that was the incident. And if the question comes, what was the punishment? What was the punishment she received for that mistake? So that punishment also you will tell. She got scolded, she got warned, and then she got some beating. Okay, so that you will get here. Page number 35, you will see that she was punished with the ruler. She was punished with a ruler on her palm. Okay, the father used a big ruler and the father hit on her palm. So that was the punishment along with some scolding. Next important question will be that what changed? This one is important question. What changed Kezia's fearful opinion about her father? What changed Kezia's fearful opinion about her father? Or the question can also be, what incident made Kezia come much closer to her father? The answer will be same. So you have to talk about that incident when Kezia was alone at night and she was very terrified. She was having a fearful dream, and her father took her, and her father took her beside himself and secured her in such a way that Kezia, for the first time in her life, felt the affectionate part of her father. She felt for the first time the affectionate part of her father when her father took her beside her at night when nobody was there at home. Okay, so that incident completely changed Kezia's opinion, Kezia's fearful opinion about the father. Okay, so that's it for your questions. These all will be the important questions, and other questions are, if there are any other questions, it will be easy for you to find out. I don't have to explain. So these are the only important questions that I had to explain a little bit for your own help. So I hope you can frame the answers of your own. There won't be any problem. If you have any problem, you may ask me regarding any question here. Okay, how you will show it to me? I'm still trying to send you the link. Okay, I will, if not possible, I will just show one picture of the chapter and I will post it there, and you will get the link. You can send me the files through that link. Okay, That is not a problem. You first keep on writing the answers by your own. I will be giving you much more answers, so you just keep practicing. I will see everything in the right time. Okay? So do you have any doubt regarding today's part? Any doubt about any question? Okay. Okay then. So we will meet again in our next class. 3:10. Okay, I think 3:10 তিনটেও কিছু সুশান্ত স্যার বলে গেলেন অত আমার হয়ে গেছে তো স্যার হয়ে গেছে What about the outcome? Which one outcome? Outcome meaning? Acha, examination. Examination, I still don't have any clue regarding the examination. Okay, so from this chapter you will be getting, for this pre-midterm, you will be getting like optional question, like multiple choice. So that will be very easy for you. So you don't have to worry about that. First question on the board, what difference Kezia found between Mr. MacDonald and her father? What difference? So Mr. MacDonald and her father, see Mr. MacDonald, according to Kezia, Mr. MacDonald was kind of a very fun-loving person who used to spend a lot of time with his children, with his 5 children. He used to have a lot of fun, he used to spend a lot of good times with his children, whereas Kezia found that her own father was not doing the same. Instead, her own father was a very strict person who remains angry all the time at whatever she does. Okay? So that was the initial opinion, initial difference that she found. Later on, she realized the cause and she discovered that Mr. MacDonald was able to do so, or Mr. MacDonald was able to be so because he was not such a busy person. He had lot of spare time. Whereas his own father was a very important and he was a very important person who had lots and lots of responsibilities. Therefore, he was not able to afford that spare time to spend with his children or his child, that is Kezia. So first means the thing, after that the realization. Anything else? Okay, regarding the MCQ, yes, that will be for the pre-midterm. The syllabus that I have uploaded, that is only for the pre-midterm, okay? And MCQ, for MCQ, I will suggest you to to read the text thoroughly again and again, okay? Because MCQ will be coming from within the text, okay? I will give multiple choice, I will give multiple options to you, and you have to select the correct option. So in order to select the correct option, you have to have the idea of the entire story, all the events, all the facts. So you don't have to memorize everything, you just have to read the story again and again. That will help you. Okay. Grammar, regarding the grammar, you don't have to worry because already you have seen the syllabus of your grammar. Everything has been cut short. Okay, there is actually nothing left in grammar apart from that fill in the blanks, and that fill in the blanks also you will be getting options. So you don't have to worry about the grammar part. Grammar part we will do any day. Okay, but just what you have to focus is, you have to focus about your writing skills. The answers, I would have made you write the answers, but I'm not making you write the answers like in my previous classes. The only reason is that now you have to develop your own writing skills. You have to frame your own answer by using the points, by using your own grammatical knowledge. You have to frame the answers. Otherwise, you won't be able to sit for the, means you won't be able to be prepared for the board exams. Yes, so writings I will be doing shortly, maybe this week or maybe coming up classes, coming up week, I will be doing the writing. Yes, report writing means that it is a kind of indirect, like narration change, like report writing. Yeah, error correction, gap filling and report writing, that you have to practice. But error correction not in that same format. Okay, error correction, I will tell you how it will come. Error correction, suppose a sentence with error has been given in the question, and in the options I am giving some of the corrected, like which one is the correct option. Okay, which one is the right correction for the error in the sentence. In that way the error correction will come. The error correction will not come as it used to come, like a sentence is given and then 2 columns are given. That format has been removed from your syllabus. Okay. Okay. So anything else? Any other question? Words and expression book, that you practice at your home. That will be for your comprehension skills. There are lots and lots of comprehension in that book, so you can practice in your home. And all the comprehensions are easy. Okay? We will be taking care of the difficult portion, that is framing the answers, framing the difficult answer. The answers which are very difficult, I will make you write, and the answers which are easy but little bit complicated, I will explain and you will write. And right now regarding my checking, that is a big problem because you all are doing the classes online. So online checking is little bit difficult for me. So let's see about that part. Yeah, in e-portal you can give it to me. In the e-portal I can check. But once I send the link, then only you can send me in e-portal, otherwise you can't. Okay? Okay then. I'm taking my leave. I will see you in my next class. Bye-bye.